Hello everybody. So through this session we'll continue with the literature and scene passages only. So today's chapter is the bond of love, and the very first paragraph here is this one, followed by these questions. So after reading this paragraph carefully, we will try to attempt these questions. So the very first question here is, who were we and where were they 2 years ago? From here we can see here that 2 years ago they were passing through the sugarcane fields near Mysore. So we write down 2 years ago we were passing through the sugarcane fields near Mysore. Likewise, second question is, what were people doing there? So people were driving away the wild pigs from the fields by shooting at them. Write down, people were driving away the wild pigs from the fields by shooting at them. Third question is, what happened when they thought everything was over? So from here, when they thought that everything was over, suddenly a black sloth bear came out panting in the hot sun. So we'll write down, when they thought that everything was over, suddenly a black sloth bear came out panting in the hot sun. Fourth question is, what will the author not do wantonly? So he has told here clearly that I will not shoot a sloth bear wantonly. So we'll write down, the author will not shoot a sloth bear wantonly. Likewise, here fifth question is, what did one of his companion do? So one of his companion, he did not feel the same way and he shot the bear on the spot. We'll write down, one of his companions shot the bear on the spot. Likewise, second paragraph is there. This one followed by the following question. So after reading the given paragraph carefully, we will try to attempt these questions. So the very first question is, whom had Bruno equaled? And from the paragraph we can clearly see here that uh, Bruno had equaled the Alsatians in height. Alsatians are actually the breed of dogs only, and he had even outgrown them. So we'll write down, Bruno had equaled the Alsatian in height. Likewise, second question is who changed his name and what name was given to him. So from here we can clearly see that uh, she is definitely author's wife. She had changed his name from Bruno to Baba, a Hindustani word signifying so small boy. So we'll write down here that author's wife had changed his name from Bruno to Baba. Next question is what could he do? So from the paragraph we have find here that he could do a few tricks. He has learned to do few tricks. So we'll write down he could do a few tricks. Next question is what did he do at the command of Russell? So from the paragraph we can clearly see here that at the command of Russell, he vigorously tackled anyone who came forward for a rough and tumble. So we'll write down at the command of Russell, he vigorously tackled anyone who came forward for a rough and tumble. So the last question is what did he do if he was given a stick? So from here, if he any stick was given to him, say Baba hold gun, he pointed the stick at you. So we'll write down if he was given a stick, he pointed the stick like a gun at the person. Third paragraph is also there. This one followed by these questions. So first of all we'll try to read the whole paragraph carefully and then attempt these questions. So the very first question is whom did we miss greatly? We all missed him greatly. So definitely it was Bruno only who was sent away to the zoo. So they all were missing Bruno only. So we'll write down we missed Bruno greatly. Second question is what was the condition of author's wife? So we see that author's wife was inconsolable and she wept and fretted very much and she did not eat anything for first few days. So we'll write down author's wife was inconsolable she wept and fretted and refused to eat anything. What were friends visiting Mysore asked to do? So Friends visiting Mysore were asked or begged to make a point of going to the zoo and seeing how Baba was getting along. Means how was the condition of Baba, to see that. So we'll write down friends visiting Mysore were asked to go to the zoo to see the condition of Bruno. Next question is, what did they report? So from here we can see that they reported that he was well but looked very thin and sad. We write down, they reported that he was well but looked thin and sad. Last question here is, what did author's wife decide one day? So from here we can see that one day she decided that she must see Baba. Either author take her by car or she would go herself by bus or by train. So we write down, she decided that she must see Baba either the author took her or she would go herself.